Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Bees and Seaweed, as I like to be called. And also here we have Selena, who has decided to grace us with her presence, even if you can't see her face because somebody's looking the opposite direction. First off, I do want to go ahead and apologize because I know that um, said that I was gonna have a big video last week, because it was my 1 year anniversary, lost anniversary, I guess. But unfortunately, life kind of intervened, and I had to do a lot of adulting things, and that sort of happens. So again, I do apologize. So what had happened is that obviously, people are trying to get vaccinated, and I was able to get a vaccination for last Friday, so that would have been a week, 2 days ago from when I'm recording this, a week and 2 days. And oh, Gossamer mug. I haven't shown you guys this one before. This is from Six Flags, but I love me some Gossamer, and that red blob right there, that's there we go. There we go, right there. That is a gossamer. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize. That is a gossamer. What do they call those things? The Pop Funko. So, anyway, I love me some Gossamer, even though he's only been in a couple of cartoons. But anyway, so I was able to get one, but it was very short notice, so I didn't have a choice but to get that done on a Friday. So, unfortunately, what happened is the closest one I could get, because South Carolina is being kind of weird, is was about 50 miles away. So, it's about an hour down. Get the shot, have some lunch, because, it's getting about that time, and then drive back. I just didn't have time to do it that Friday. Saturday I had my sewing, and then Sunday we had to do that hour drive again to get my husband vaccinated. So the same 50-mile drive. So yeah, so last week was pretty busy. Also this week, I had to get our roof fixed a little bit. It's not bad. It could have been a lot worse. We just were having a couple of little issues. Also had a hail damage inspection, but they had to redo that one twice because, as most of you in the U.S. probably know, it just won't stop raining. In fact, it's raining outside right now, which is why the it's a little meh in here right now. So hopefully the video will be okay. But nothing I can do. I cannot wait any longer. It's already been almost a week and a half. So late, I should say. But yeah, so been doing a good bit of adulting. So that means our roof should be good for about 5 to 8 more years at least. By then we should have this house paid off. So, that'd be kind of nice. So, most likely we're going to stay. I don't think we're planning on moving. The only place we would move to would be to Central Florida, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're pretty settled here. Mm. So yeah, that's pretty much been my life update here, and still going to the gym. Not as, I mean, I'm trying to go 3 or 4 times a week, which is good. Um, and I mean, I'm definitely seeing a little bit of change. Pants are fitting a little looser, but nothing big yet. It's slow going, but I mean, it's supposed to be slow going. It's slow going is a safe way to do it. So there you go. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the gym after I record this if there's time, because yeah, this day has been getting away from me. If it's not one thing, it's another today. But you know, that's life. Yeah, so that's pretty much my life updates. Kitty's doing well, so she's just chilling like a villain up there. Um, and I know I talked about this a little bit. She still has a little bit of that dry skin, but I mean, it's not getting any worse, and she doesn't seem to be affected by it. Um, you know, she's not scratching or anything. So, we'll just kind of keep on keeping on, I guess. Yeah, so I guess that's about it for life updates. Also, the tea. I know that Oh, who was it? Oh, it was DLN. Had talked about David's tea. So today, this was actually in one of uh, my Sip Spy boxes. It is cream of Earl Grey, David's tea. This is organic but still caffeinated. It is good. It's you don't really taste the Earl Grey as much. The kind of creaminess sort of overwhelms it a little bit. It's still good, but not one of my absolute favorites. But drinkable. I mean, obviously, that's you know, obviously it's good and I'm not going to waste it. But it's not one that I would run out and try to grab. So, that's that. All right. So, because I have a couple weeks worth of mail, it's not that bad. I'm going to try to go through it a little quick though, so I don't make this too long. Because I know you guys are all thinking about, excuse me, I'm sorry, what I had teased a couple weeks ago that, my 1 year Flossiversary. I was going to try to have a little bit of a giveaway. So I have actually figured out what I'm going to do. So I will talk about that later. So stay tuned, please. Anyway, so let me get through the mail kind of quick here. Diane Duggan, say hi. I'm glad you're eligible for the vaccine. I'm getting my second shot today, 326. Figment looks great. Congrats on the second shot. I've still got 3 weeks to go, obviously. The waiting is also awful. Awful. No, it's awful. Because I want to get it over with. First off, I'm worried about the side effects, obviously. I've heard people having all sorts of effects, and I just want to get that over with. And obviously, because I want to be fully vaccinated, it takes about 2 weeks, so I've heard, after your second shot. And I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna wear masks and stuff, but it. I'll just feel a lot better. It'll be a weight off my mind. So there you go. Brian Mitchell asked, "How big of a piece of fabric would I need to purchase to make one of Good Morning Maui's cross stitch patterns?" It's really going to depend because she has small ones and she has really big ones. One I did before, like Honda Hitchhikers. Let's just use that as an example. It's 131 by 51. So with a 3-inch border around it, on 14 count Ada, you'd need about 15 and a half by 9.5. So don't forget that the count of the fabric is going to determine the size of the fabric. And you can do the math yourself, but obviously you'll need more fabric for a 14 count Ada than like a 25 count Lugana or something. But I'd suggest using Yarn Tree's cross stitch calculator. That is going to be down in the notes below. I also put it in as a response to his comment. Um, what you want to do, because I mean, it's not really confusing looking, but just cause as a guide, what you want to do is put in your stitch count in the first 2 boxes. It doesn't really matter which one you do first, because I mean it's still going to come out one way or the other. But you put in the stitch count in the first 2 boxes, and then the count of your fabric, like 14 count Ada or 28 count, whatever. And then in the one below that, you put in either 2 or 3 inches for your border. It's really up to you. If it kind of depends on what you're going to do with it. If you're just going to frame it, probably 2 inches is fine. If you're going to try to do something with it, make it a pillow or a drum or something like that, you probably want that little extra fabric and do 3 inches. So, use your own discretion on that. If you just want to be safe, do 3 inches. So yeah, you put 2 or 3 inches for the border, and then leave that finishing box empty. Just put 0 on that last box, and then hit calculate, and it'll tell you exactly what you need. I use that all the time, like just constantly. It's one of the bookmarks I go to the most. So it's a very good website to use. It's very, very easy. Um, so yeah, that's about it. I hope that helps. Yeah. Cheryl McKinney. Wow. Sorry, Cheryl. I know your name, really. She said that SipSpy changed their subscription, and we now get 16 cups each month, which is awesome. Thank you for telling me that. I had no idea. This also means I'm gonna have to start drinking more tea because it's really piling up back there, and I'm either gonna have to maybe see if I can go to every other month or take a pause for a couple months or something because I am falling way behind on my T's. Way behind. I put a hashtag first world problems on that one because, it's not really a problem, but, it's not really a problem, but it kind of is. I mean, because as you can tell, the last thing we need here is more clutter. So, yeah. Although, I don't know, does tea count as clutter? Anyway, whatever. DLN said, oh, yeah, we have Davis tea in Canada. The white peach sounds really good. I actually did dry February and started drinking Earl Grey decaf. So how is Earl Grey decaf? Is that still like as flavorful as regular Earl Grey? I haven't really tried decaf teas because I don't really need them. Caffeine is not really an issue with me. It does not really affect me. I mean, obviously, if I drink enough of it, it will. But just in the general normal amounts, it's like it's not a big deal. So. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Marzipan Stitcher. I wish the orange was that bright. Bring on the vivid colors. I'm pretty sure that they're talking about um, the figment that I finished. Yeah, I love the vivid colors in that figment pattern. Um, so yeah, it's and obviously it goes with the character and all that. So it works. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. X-Ray X Stitcher said, "Thank you for the shout out. I really appreciate you. It was a really difficult day, and it really cheered me up. I'm really, really, really glad that so glad that I could cheer you up. I mean, it honestly it warms my heart to hear you say that. That I can make a difference in a person's day because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm staring at a screen here, and I don't really know what's going on the other side of the screen. So, just to know that I help somebody is really why I like to do this because I like to make a person smile. Like, oh, that's a cool pattern, or oh, that was a funny thing she said. I mean, not really. I'm not a particularly funny person, but you know. But yeah. So I do hope you have an amazing day. Thank you. Like again, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. And I'm talking. I need to talk less fast. Sorry. The last one is Brit Girl Friday. This was about Carolina's box. She had said that not called for means that the post office put a card through the door as it was too big to go through the letterbox and said the person had to pick it up from the post office, and they didn't. So, Carolina, if I haven't heard from you in a while, I'm actually a little concerned. I hope everything's okay. If you can, post me a comment here, and we'll try to get in touch and figure something out. But thank you, Brit Girl. I appreciate because I mean I have no idea how the UK post office works, and to be honest, a lot of times I'm not even sure how the US postal service works because yeah, things are just crazy right now with them. It's not good actually. The U.S. Postal Service is having some serious issues, and I mean, that's not good. That's a very, very major thing. So we need to figure out what's going on with that. But anyway, so that's that. All right. So that is the emails, the comments, I should say. And once again, I love comments. Please comment. Also, obviously, like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I've been sitting at the same amount of subscribers for a while. Um, but and I keep hoping to grow a little bit because if I can reach some major milestones, then I mean I will definitely do some more giveaways. So you know, maybe that's a little bit of motivation. But yeah, like and subscribe, and please send me comments. I will always read them, and I will always respond to them. So, because they really just make me happy. I love reading the comments. All right, so that's that. So there were no new starts. And only one whip. Well, that's not true. There were two whips, but I finished one of them. So I guess I will go ahead and go with the whip that is not done yet, obviously. So this, let's see if I can get this off here. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. There we go. So I'm gonna hold this far enough back. There we go. So that actually is, I mean, obviously there's a lot more to go down the bottom, but left to right, that actually is the entire, this is the, Farmer Refuted from Hamilton. Hey, Hamilton. Appropriate sure is appropriate. Um, so, and I think I'd explained this before, but just in case, what this is it's a song or rap, I guess, in the play Hamilton, where and it's actually based on a real series of letters that were sent back and forth between Alexander Hamilton and Samuel Seabury. So what's happening is in the gold, this is Samuel Seabury speaking or singing, and then in the white, this is where Alexander Hamilton is like talking over him. And so it really is when they're singing, they really are singing like over each other, like they are here. Um, so it's very very cool. And so you can see the first part of it is like, uh, heed not the rabble who scream revolution, they have not your interest at heart. We don't have that at heart yet, but so essentially what Seabury is saying is he's a loyalist, loyal to the crown, and he's saying, you know, don't listen to these guys who want a revolution because we're perfectly happy and we're perfectly fine with the crown, with England ruling us. You know, we've been happy so far. Why change it? And obviously Hamilton is like, you know, no, just no, no. We need to have a revolution. We need to govern ourselves. So that's that. But yeah, so that's really going. I don't know when I've started this. I don't know, maybe a month or so ago. And you know, so I mean, it's going pretty quickly. You know, it's all letters, but um, okay, well, get that off to the side there. There we go. You know, but you do have to be really careful because the placing is very specific. Thankfully, I've had very few issues other than I accidentally started this one too far in the end, but that was actually an extremely easy fix. But most of the rest of it has gone super well. And you can't tell, I can't even tell looking at it, but this is actually supposed to be two different colors, but they're so close together, it's like, not even worth it, to be honest. But yeah, so that was the one whip. And then the second whip, which is also a finish, obviously I have no FFOs, as usual, was, and I think I just showed this for the first time 2 weeks ago. Ta-da! Let me do the so the Bluebird sampler, that's actually the color that they put it in. I don't remember what's the color they put it in here. They put it in Chesapeake Bay, which I did not have. That is Classic Colorworks, okay. Which is funny because I have two tons of Classic Colorworks. And that was, I have one skein of Chesapeake, but not two. And it says that it takes two. And I think it did? I don't remember. I think it did take part of two. But anyway, so I did it in, where did I put what I did? I think I put it in here. Let me see if I can find it super duper quick for you guys. I cannot. Wait. Creek Bed, I believe, Gentle Arts Creek Bed, which is this obviously nice, rusty brown to blue. I'm not sure if I really like the rusty brown to blue. I thought maybe it would look good, but it looks a little kind of weird and spotty on the bird, so I don't know what you guys think. But it's done. The only thing, excuse me, the only thing I had to change was the 0 to a 1, and I actually made the 0 look a little bit bigger because it was kind of, I don't know, the 0 looked a little weird. So, yeah, that's that. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, again, I'm not really sure I like the color that I did it in, but I like the design. I believe I actually have the Redbird one as well, which I have not started. So that is a possibility that I might start that if I have it. But because I mean that was done in maybe a week and a half, something like that. I mean it was super fast, and it was fun. It was a very easy stitch. Again, there were no real problems with it. No big fixes that I had to do. It was a little county, but you know, because there were spaces between things, But it really wasn't bad. It was a very nice stitch. So I would definitely recommend that pattern if you're looking for something a little small just to do kind of quick. It's nice. And one person then suggested that I do that as a drum. I've never done a drum, but I do know a person company that would probably be able to make it a drum. I know Oliver from Fire Poppies does finishing, so I could very easily ask him if he could drum it. Um, so we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it would be nice to have a little bit more finished stuff because I still have my box of stuff. But yeah. So that is all the work I've done right now. So I haven't really only been stitching on Hamilton. I was stitching on um, Figment. He's done. I was stitching on the Bluebird, and there it's done. So I haven't been totally monogamous. I've been monogamous since though, but I only finished that Friday night. So I mean, it's only been done like a day and a half. So, I haven't been monogamous for long, and somebody is asleep up here, which means I should probably not tempt fate and wake her up. But yeah, so have a blob of cat. But anyway, so next is gonna be haul. Honestly, for how long it's been since I've done a video, I really don't have that much, which is good because I really don't need a lot of stuff. The first one, and I guess I can go through these kind of quick. This is I believe that they called it the E block. Let's see, I have it written down here. It is the Mini Card Collection E Black Crow by Prairie Schooler. And so I'll just go through these super fast. Well, if I can get them apart. There we go. Come on. So we got a crow. Make sure I don't get the patterns here. A witch. Dancing pigs, I guess? Yeah, 3 pigs. There we go. A sheep and some, oh, it says wool. That's cute. We've got like Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, nice. And Boo 1602. I don't know if there's a particular reason for that year, except that it just rhymes. Who knows? Like a haunted house sort of thing. I love how it kind of looks like that old, like 20s and 30s cartoon with the little eyeballs. Because we're going totally different now. Easter rabbit. And because squirrel, you always have to have a squirrel. And then Santa and some Christmas trees. So, that is the pack. And as you can tell, it was $9 in my LNS. But there was enough in there that was Halloweeny that I thought it was worth it. And I guess this is new. I don't see oh no, it's not actually. It's 2014 apparently. So never mind. Apparently this is a very old pack that for whatever reason my LNS just got in. And so yeah, I thought those were cool and those would be super fast. They're like, I don't know, see, maybe 40 maybe 40 by 45 or so. So I mean super small. I have tons of small pieces of fabric that would go perfect for these so I can use up some of that fabric, which I really, really need to do. So yeah, there's that. And the second thing, these next these next 3, I believe are all new. Is this one new? I don't see, I don't see a year on it, but I really do think it's new. I don't know if it was, I'm not 100% sure that it was new for market or if it was just new-ish, new for this year. But it's, I guess, Hinzai or Hinzet. I'm not sure which. Sorry, I know I'm killing that. But it's Be My Lucky Charm, and yeah, it does have 2 little charms down here. But now that I know how to bead, I'm okay. Um, I love that the bees are green. I just think that's so terribly cool. And it is all DMC, so yay. Yeah. But yeah, and honestly, I'm more English and Scottish than I am Irish. Actually, I'm more Italian than anything else. But well, I mean, I'm American, but Hold on, sorry. Ah, there we go. Okay, I think we're good. But I mean, as for not the Italian and American parts of me, um, uh, I'm more English and then Scottish, behind that than really Irish. But I'm Irish enough. There is some Irish in my family, so I thought those were really cool. And like I said, I've never seen green bees before, so that's just super super cool. All right, next one, because of course I had to get this because I had the other two. The blue flower. This is the third in the bee series. There was sleeping bee and oh, I don't remember what the other one was, but I've done both of them. And so this is Tudor Bee. Not a huge fan of kind of all the pinks. So I may do some color changes. And also it's in MPS silk, so that's not going to happen. So more likely than not, it does have DMC equivalents. Um, but I might try because, as you can tell, I have a crap load of fabrics here. I mean, of fabrics of different threads here. Um, some of them are DMC and some of them are overdyes, and so I might try to see if I can find some overdyes to do this in. I haven't decided yet, so this is. I really want to do it because, like I said, I've done the other two, and I would love to have some sort of triple, like a triptych, like a triple frame or something to have like all three of them in or something, or at least just put them all together. I think that would be really cool. So I don't know if all three of them are the same size. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll also have to look on what fabric I did the other two, because hopefully I did them on the same size fabric. Cross my fingers on that one, because I would like to have them about the same size if possible. If not, I'll do the best I can, I guess. And one more pattern. I literally just got this yesterday because, again, Saturday, um, Saturday, stitch in, and obviously, like I said, as always, we wear masks and we socially distance and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I just got this yesterday. Ghastly Greetings by Suma Street. I mean, come on. Look at this. Is this not cool? And those colors are crazy. And I don't know that I'm gonna change the colors or not. I may do some of these. I don't know. I may do some of this in glow in the dark. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. But yeah, and it's a bell pull obviously, and it's not that huge. It's 53 by 280, so it's a bit long, but it's not very wide at all. Because I think it looks bigger than it actually is. And of course, it's just on black fabric. And now that I know, obviously, I can use black fabric, then, I'm a little less intimidated by this. Okay, so yeah. And also, I bought some DMC and a pair of scissors and I think a hoop. So that's not interesting enough to show you guys. So, I'm not going to worry about that. The last thing is the uh, Fortnite fabrics. I don't remember if I showed you guys this one or not, so I'm going to show it to you again. Let's see if I can. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, there you go. You can see some of the modeling on the back. This is Fortnite Fabrics Agnes 18 count 18 count Ada, and it's kind of a nice off white, which is great. I love that it's called Agnes, and I'm assuming that's a coincidence. Obviously, I'm not going to say much, even though it's been a couple weeks, about WandaVision, which was amazing, by the way. But yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of funny that it was called Agnes. But I really, honestly do think that that was just coincidence. So, but yeah. So yeah, if you have not, I don't know if I've said it before, but if you have Disney Plus and you have not watched WandaVision, and at least you're at least somewhat familiar with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I would definitely go watch it. If you're not familiar with the MCU, you could watch it and it'll still be good, but you'll miss some of the significance of some things. It won't make as much sense. But yeah, if you want to get caught up, really, you could just watch from Age of Ultron up, Avengers: Age of Ultron, and forward, and you would get enough information. That's maybe. Mm, I mean, I'm talking about the main issues. Not you don't need to watch Doctor Strange or Ant Man and the Wasp, but the main Avengers movies. From Age of Ultron. So that'd be like 3 or 4 movies maybe, and you could get caught up. But anyway, but yeah, watch it. So yeah, that is all of my haul. Surprising, like I said, because it's been a few weeks, but yeah, has not been really hauly lately. Again, I've just been kind of busy and um, so I haven't. I've been sewing. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been really getting out of the habit of watching Flosstube videos, and I don't know. I love. I mean, obviously, I love Flosstube videos, but and I've been sewing. It's not that I've lost my stitchy bug at all. It's just that I found other things to watch on YouTube, and so I've been kind of moving away from that. So I mean, I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, I'm still want to do my of the week stuff. Um, at least do the Stitchy website and um non-Stitchy website and the bee thing. Would you mind if I stopped doing the floss tube of the week? Just because I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of people very soon. I mean, I could do so. There's 3 things I could do. Um, or 2, I guess. I can either keep it going and possibly recommend ones that I have not actually watched yet, so I won't really be able to tell you anything about them, or I could, well, I guess there are 3, or I could stop doing the floss tube of the week. Or 3 is I could start going back through the list that I had before. So if you guys don't mind, leave a comment on what you guys want me to do. Um, I don't even know if people care about them or not. People don't really talk about my of the week things very much. So, I don't know if they actually help anybody. I mean, I don't even have to do the other weeks if you guys don't want me to. So please, like I said, please leave me a comment because I want to make this better for people. I want more people to watch it, more people to enjoy it. So I want to do what you guys want to watch. So please tell me, and even if it's just a really short comment, that's fine. Just say, don't do Flosstube, or don't do any of them, or do all of them. It does not have to be a long comment. Just, you know, if you don't mind, just take a couple seconds and just tell me what you'd like. So I'd appreciate it. Thank you. But I do have them for this week. So I apologize. I'm just getting this up right now. All right. So the Flosstuber of the week. Whoops. I apologize. I'm having a tiny bit of technical difficulties here. I do very much apologize. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we are good. All right. Okay, so the floss tube of the week is going to be, and I'm sure again, I am going over some that I've gone over before, but if I did, it would have been very early, and I think he deserves another shout out, and that's Garrett Coffee Stitcher. I love his stuff, and like I said, I haven't been watching as many um, uh, floss tubes, but he is definitely one that I take the time every Sunday to watch because I just love his stuff. So yeah, Garrett is awesome, and I love that he's as obsessed with, or more maybe, as obsessed with the Wizard of Oz as I am with like bees and tea and stuff. So I appreciate that. So the Stitchy website, and so this is actually good timing because I literally just found it today, because of a post in one of the Facebooks that I'm in. It's called Fangirls Fiber Co. And they do stitch markers, they do um, needle minders, and they also do, if you're a knitter, she also does some hand dyed knits, which are really pretty. I unfortunately don't knit, but I mean, if I did, I love just the colors she has are great. And it looked like the needle minders might be like that burnt wood. I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of what they look like. And there's a lot of really cool, nerdy ones, including the reason that it was linked on one of my Facebooks. She has a couple that are from the Haunted Mansion. So I will probably end up picking those up, knowing me. That will that will most likely happen. So, that's that. And then the non-stitchy website. Whoops. Scroll down here. There we go. All right. The non-stitchy website. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a TeePublic link because um, there's a lot of very cool nerdy uh, t-shirts in here, and mostly Doctor Who related, but there's other stuff. There's a little bit of Sherlock and a little bit of Bill and Ted, and yeah, that's about it. But anyway, and they're on sale, which is nice. So it's TeePublic. Oh boy, I don't know how to pronounce this. Tilly maybe. But anyway, the link will be down at the bottom. So you can just go to that website there, and there we go. All right. I apologize. Like I said, I was having a tiny bit of there we go. I was having a tiny bit of computer issue here. But anyway, so yeah, let's see, that's the we get Flosstube, the Stitchy website, and the non Stitchy website. All right. Also, and again, I don't know if you guys like these B facts or not. Again, please comment if you do, if you want me to continue or not. I mean, there is a wealth of B facts out there, so I severely doubt that I'm going to run out anytime soon. But if you guys find them interesting, I will be more than happy to keep doing them. But bees can detect human pheromones that we release when we're scared. The bees will know that their hive is in danger and begin to attack if a person intrudes, which is pretty cool. Slightly scary, but pretty cool. So yeah. But yeah, so let me minimize that and minimize that. Alright, so now the one that I'm sure you're probably waiting for, which is the 1 year giveaway. Yeah. I keep forgetting I have to turn this a little bit. There we go. Sorry, Cat, you're gonna be out of the picture for a little bit because I need a little bit more room on my screen. So, what I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to, I'm actually going to have two winners. I mean, assuming I get enough entries here. So what's going to happen is, um, as long as there's at least, let's say at least three people. So as long as at least three people from the U.S. enter, there'll be a U.S. Um, uh, winner, and then as long as at least three people from outside the U.S. enter, I'll have an outside the U.S. winner. So there you go. How's that? Um, the only rules are going to be please be a subscriber. Please. I mean, I'm I'm not going to be that strict about it. I can't make you, but I would really appreciate it if you could be a subscriber. Um, please like. I mean, obviously you're going to have to comment, so please like the video. Um, for the U.S., you have to be in the U.S., you know, not Canada, not Mexico, just the U.S. because this is going to take a bit to ship it. So I'm going to have to ship this in the U.S. So And then for the people outside the United States, that's going to include Canada, Mexico, all of Europe, England, Asia, wherever. I don't know exactly where people are who are watching me. I know there's some. I don't know if I have any Canadians, but I know I have at least a couple of people from the UK. So, so they'll, anybody outside the U.S., including Canada and Mexico, will be in the outside the U.S. Giveaway. Hopefully that's not confusing. I'm sorry. Hopefully, if there are any questions, again, please ask. So for the outside the U.S., what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a $20 gift certificate. It'll probably be to somewhere like 123 Stitch. If you want, if whoever wins, we can try to work something out. Whatever the easiest way to do that would be. So you know, so let's say 123 Stitch, unless you're in a place where that's not going to be an issue, not going to be a possibility. So we'll do that. And so for the United States one, this is just a lot of really good stuff. Um, some of it are things that I've already finished. Some of them are ones that I want to pass the stash on because I just don't think I have enough time to do them. And some I have some fabric as well that I think that I have enough fabric, and I think someone else will enjoy it. So first off, let's do a couple of little things here. This is the Lizzie Kate Celebrate, and it's Liberty. I'm doing it sideways because the picture is sideways. So there's that. There's also Lizzie Kate July and August. There you go. All right. So was there any more Lizzie Kate, or was that it? I guess that was it for Lizzie Kate. All right. And then this is one of those little kits. It looks like I probably got it from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, somewhere of that sort. But it's just a cute little hedgehog there. It has the fabric and the pattern and the thread already in there. Apparently it's white art thread. I think it's 14 count. It doesn't say. Let's see. Yeah, it is 14 count Ada. There you go. So, I mean, it's Ada, but it's all right. Oh, there is one more Lizzie Kate. I apologize. Also, Lizzie Kate, Land That I Love. I do like the little fishies, but I've got so many other things. I would rather just pass the stash and have somebody else enjoy that. Also, this is Creative Accents Nautical Light. And again, there is also thread and fabric in there. I don't... Yeah, I guess this is the 14 count ivory Ada that it comes with. But I thought that was really pretty, but again, I just have too many other things to work on, so. Now this one I have already finished, so this is past the stash as well. Festival of Fobs Tea Time, because tea, of course. Tea. And this is really cute. I didn't sew all of them. I just sewed a couple. I think I did the tea time, and I know that I did the cup. I think I did the cup a couple of times, like in a couple different colors. So those are really quick cute little sewing things. And this also, let's see, yeah, I think I got this from my LNS, and I thought it was really cool, but I never started it. So it's a Let Freedom Ring from Glendon Place. It's really pretty. But again, I just have too many other things in my list of stuff. And then this last one, I actually got from a retreat at my LNS 2 years ago, I guess. It says, stuck in the kitchen, much rather be stitching. So it is actually and it's not the blue, it's not that light blue, but you get the whole thing. You get, this is the actual, apron, and you have, this is all the fabric, all the thread, and it looks like it even has a little bit of metallic thread that you use, for the needles, okay. So yeah, I mean that is the entire kit right there. So that's actually really cool. And I saw some people do it, but I'll be honest, I don't cook, and I don't use aprons. What the few times that I do cook? Come on, come on. Anyway, I'll worry about that in a second. So I didn't think that I would really want to use it. All right, and then a couple of fabrics. Because I had some teas, I had to have something bee related. So we have this is Berkshire Hive, 32 count. It's like a printed fabric. It is. I don't know how big it is. I think it's probably like a normal fat eighth probably. That'd be my guess. Yeah, you can tell how much I paid for it at my LNS. And then this is something I also got from my LNS. I believe this is a 14 count. I don't know how much it is. It's probably either a yard or a half a yard. Um, and it's a little hard to explain. It's like a fabric, but it's got a weird. It's not opalescent, but it has a shine to it. If that makes any sense, and it's shedding a little bit. So there, and it's a beautiful color, and I'm 99% sure it's a 14 count Ada, and I love it, but I don't know when I'm ever going to use it, and there's just so much of it that you know, I just hate for it to go to waste because if somebody can use this on a nice big project, and yeah, I know it's shedding, but I mean you can obviously you can trim all that stuff off. All right, let me see. And this last one I want to go ahead and take out here. Uh, don't see what the count is on this one. This is, okay, this is also Berkshire Hive. And this is a 28 count. When I bought these two, I did not realize that they were even weaves and not Adas. So that's why I'm giving those up. I actually do have some Berkshire Hive in 14 or 16, I forget. But anyway, I have it in Ada. And so I don't need these two right now because I still have not, um, I still haven't tried any even weave yet. I will eventually, I promise. But yeah, so, that is going to be the giveaway for the people in the United States. Um, and that's all going to go together. That's not just separate people. You're not going to say I want this, I want this. I'm just going to put it all in one big old package and ship it off because that would just get a little too crazy trying to do each one of those individually. I'd rather just one person have them all. And if they want to dole them out to friends as well, great. Keep passing that stash. That's what's cool about cross stitches. We share with each other. So, mm, all right. So, once again, please be a subscriber. Um, please like the video. And I'm gonna leave this open for let's say 2 weeks, because I want to have people have time to watch it. So let's see, that's the 4th. So we will say, let's see, so that's 1 week, that's 2 weeks. So let's say Friday, April the 9th. Is when I'll close it, or I should say, I'll probably close it on Thursday the 8th, and then I will make a video Thursday the 9th, Friday the 9th. Even if for some reason I can't make a full video, I will at least try to do this is a winter video. I should not be getting my shots until the 16th, so I should have another. That I should be able to do a video on the 9th. That should not be a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it up until Thursday, April the 8th. And what I want you to do is let's do this. So comment in the comment happy birthday in the comments. That way I'll know you want to be entered. Happy birthday, and then just say whether you're in the U.S. or in outside the U.S. Obviously, don't say giveaway. If you say giveaway or anything like that, or prize or anything of those words that people look for, I will have to remove the comment. So, um, please don't do that. I mean, no one has in the past, in the couple that I've done in the past. So hopefully that won't be that won't be an issue. But just say happy birthday and the country you're from. There we go. And yeah, I guess that will be about it. And I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to uh, do a video on the 2nd and the 9th. I should not have anything going. I should be back to my um, my regular weekly, because things are still crazy, but I mean they're not getting any worse. They're kind of just steady on, which is, I guess, okay. Um, all right. So I guess that is about it. I will talk to you guys later. And from Selena and myself, just want to say thank you. Bye.